Well, there is definitely so much to do here at Butterfly Creek, and everything seems to be super cool and super exciting. And one thing that we are both very excited about is checking out the cotton top tamarin monkeys, who arrived here at Butterfly Creek in 2013, so they're new on the scene.
Yeah, exactly. There are a massive variety of animals to check out here at Butterfly Creek, but one of the coolest things that you can do is become a junior keeper for a day and get behind the scenes, just like we are about to do. We're going to go and meet some of the monkeys, maybe do a bit of feeding, so let's go and check it out.
Oh, hi there.
Hi.
Just who I was looking for, actually. I was wondering whether you could tell us where this particular species of monkey comes from.
Okay, so these guys are cotton top tamarin, so they're actually native to Colombia. So it's pretty hot in here, and it's really good for these guys. They love it.
They are very, very cute. Now, what do these little monkeys eat?
There's a varied diet with these guys. So they eat a lot of fruit and veg and a lot of bugs. So as you see here, these guys are mealworms, and they love these.
Oh, wow. I'm not sure whether I like the look of those. Now, how do we go about feeding these monkeys?
So we do a variety of stuff. We can just give it to them in food trays or hanging baskets. We also do it in enrichment, and we can actually hand feed these guys.
Aww.
Yeah, so that's what we're going to do if you guys want to come in.
Yay.
Yeah.
I'm so excited. Let's go.
So she's a little bit more in your place than he is. He'll actually hang back a bit. So if you just walk towards the front, you can go first. So you just walk towards the front, they'll actually follow you. Just hold it out on your hands and they'll take it from you.
Like in your fingers?
Yeah, in your fingers.
Wow, that was a really cool experience. So thanks so much, Stacey, for letting us feed the monkeys. They are very cute. Oh, I will take you up on the outfit, don't you worry. So cool. But with feeding the monkeys, how often do you guys actually feed them?
So they get an AM and a PM feed, so we give them enough time to actually get the food, get what they want, get rid of what they don't want, throw it on the ground, whatever. It displays a lot of natural behaviour. You'll find when they chew their food, they'll actually chew the skin and then spit it out. All the good stuff is in the skin. Then they'll get rid of it and throw it on the ground. It's totally normal. Then I'll come in and clean it up afterwards. They'll get an AM feed, a PM feed, and of course the stuff they get in their encounter, and whatever we give them for enrichment.
Yeah. So what are some of their favourite things to feed?
They love bugs. They love mealworms.
Yeah.
They love locusts. They really, really like grapes and bananas.
Yeah. It seems the grapes were popular.
Yeah, and raisins, funnily enough.
Yeah.
I'll do something for that too. Yeah, they're very keen.
So good. So there's 2 in each enclosure. Is there any reason that you keep them separated, or is it just so they've got more room and stuff?
Purely because at Franklin, where they were housed before they came to us, they were actually housed separate ends of the zoo. So the 2 girls in the enclosure next door, they never actually met I and Merida, which are male and female in here.
Yeah.
So that's purely the only reason.
Oh, sweet.
These guys are a pair, so they're going to hang out together for the rest of their lives here.
Cute.
So the other 2. It's just the reason. Yeah.
And what are the differences between the boys and the girls, other than the obvious things?
Size is a good thing. For us, we actually tend to go on facial structure just to tell the difference from us when we're walking around looking at them. But size is usually a good thing, and behaviour. What I've noticed is males tend to be a little bit more offhand and aren't so ready to trust you, whereas the girls will be straight away in your face, what are you doing, how's it going, kind of thing.
Yeah, which is exactly what they were doing with me and Harriet when we had the food as well.
Yeah, totally. He was a bit more offhand than she was, so it's very normal.
So these guys are pretty endangered. Why are they endangered in the wild?
It's actually due to a couple of reasons. Deforestation is a huge one, so their habitat has been taken away from them, and it's actually not as widely known as we think. And then pet trade as well. People like to own these guys as pets, but don't generally tend to look after them the best that they can. So pet trade and deforestation is a huge thing.
Yeah.
It stops them from making it
Yeah, so, and how long do they actually last in the wild? Like, what kind of age do they get up to?
15 is probably a good ripe old age for these guys to live in the wild. And obviously in captivity we're pushing it so they can live in their 20s. Like we have Merida here is about 17.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
And so are they usually quite social with you? What are they like when you come in and hang out with them?
They are, they're incredibly social animals. Any primate usually is. They live in bigger groups than this, so you can actually see a male and a bunch of females hanging out and grooming each other, vocaling, eating, you know. Just like us, we like to hang out in groups and stuff with these guys.
Totally. Yeah. So good to know. Sweet. Well, thank you again for letting us have that opportunity. And again, you can do that on the Junior Keeper program yourself if you would like to do that. Is there anything else that the Junior Keepers get to do here other than feeding? Or?
They do a lot of cleaning, a lot of enrichment. Poo pickup is a huge part of our job.
So fun.
Yeah, it's so fun. So they do a lot of feeding, a lot of enrichment, a lot of cleaning, a lot of animal behavioural learning, stuff like that. Honey entry and exit, it's pretty good stuff.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Cool, thank you.
You're welcome.
You can find out more about Butterfly Creek, their amazing animals and their Junior Keeper program at butterflycreek.co.nz.